Okay, my mic is on this time. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Hello, and welcome to JDHD Casual Edition. We are not in my standard fancy writing space today. It's just my bed. The mess is all out of frame. Everything's good. But just to say, there will not be a proper, full-length JDHD writing lessons video this week because me and my editor are both a bit tired, and we needed a little break. If you watch the previous video, you can sort of see my posture gradually declining throughout. So I thought this is a good opportunity to do that free writing prompt warm-up exercise video thing that I said I might do. I believe it was back in video 2. So it's going to be a lot more casual. I don't have a script. It's just me talking and there's no one to edit out my ADHD moments. So what we're going to do here is I have some books. I'm going to get some writing prompts from those books. I am going to set a little timer on my phone. I am going to do the writing prompt with you in real time. Get a pen and paper or a laptop, whatever it is you write on. If you don't join in, you'll just be watching me write in silence for long stretches of time, which will be awkward for both of us. So join in, let's have fun. It's gonna be great. Now, what do I mean by writing prompts? What do I mean by free writing? What do I mean by responding to a writing prompt? These are all things that could probably do to be explained. If you already know what I'm talking about, or if you're reusing this video, I'll put timestamps in the description so that you can skip me rambling. But free writing. I talked about this in video 2. The goal of free writing is just to write. You just keep your pen moving until the time runs out. There's no wrong way to do this. There is no quality that it needs to be. This is the time when we write garbage. And I'm not saying garbage to disparage myself or anyone watching. Look at me. You and me, we're gonna give ourselves permission to write some pure garbage. And no one else in the world ever has to see it. And the world will not end because we've written garbage. We're just gonna get some words down. They don't have to be good, okay? So, when it comes to responding to the prompts, there are a couple of different things that you can do. I'm going to grab a book, open a random page, and pick 3 words out of it. 3 seems like a good amount of words. You just write those 3 words at the top of your page and then do what you want with them. You can write what those words make you think of. You can try and find one sentence with all of those words in and then turn that into a story. Don't think too hard about it. You can write about how much you hate the words I have selected if you want. It's up to you. Again, it's your secret. No one's gonna see. This is all about warming up, you know? And, maybe one day you'll read back through these, you'll dig out the old notebook, and you'll realize that there is something amazing in here that you can develop out. That's another great thing about free writing, is sometimes when you just let your brain do its thing, it comes up with good ideas that it was too scared to have before. This is all about freedom. It's just about, I really love free writing. So let's get on with it. We're gonna do, let's start with a 1 minute. And then do a 2 minute, then do a 3 minute, and then a 5 minute. And then, so I'm literally making this up on the fly. I'll leave you with a 10-minute prompt at the end, but I don't think I will sit here for the full 10 minutes because I feel like that would be awkward if you're just watching me write for 10 solid minutes. You can put on some background music over top of this. You might be able to hear the ambience of Bournemouth outside my window, and that will be my white noise to soothe me through this exercise. But yeah, just whatever feels comfy. This is all about being comfy. So, first book. This is Delivered from Distraction by Edward M. Hallowell and John Ratey, MD, which is kind of a foundational text for ADHD people. I really recommend, like, if you're newly diagnosed or if you're thinking about, you know, pursuing a diagnosis, I think this is kind of the one that people refer to most as, like, read this book. It's got some good stuff, but we're not going to look at any of that good stuff. We're going to pick 3 random words. So, definitive, organized, professionals. Definitive, organized, professionals. So, if you give me one moment, I will set a timer and we will write for 1 minute about definitive, organized professionals. Let's go. If my phone doesn't freeze. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. You ready? Your pen out? Let's go. There we go. That's it. I know that didn't seem like a lot of time, but I think it's good to start with, like, almost absurdly small chunks. I think that really helps you just, like, get into it and feel prepared for the bigger chunks. So, we're going to try 2-minute one. We can do this, guys. I'm going to get another writing prompt. I've loaded up the timer. While I'm looking through for another prompt, read back what you've written. See if anything vibes with you. Sometimes you free write and you discover that you're very sad. I don't know, mine was quite cheerful actually. So, next book is Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. I read it recently, I really enjoyed it. It's like magical realism in Ohio, so a lot of talking corn. But yeah, it's really good. I could talk for a very long time about this book. Let's pick a nice word. Marigolds. Foot. Wizard. The marigold foot wizard. I feel like a foot wizard marigold could be like a really weird type of plant. I think that's what I'm gonna write about. You know, you just feel like reading an old wildflower encyclopedia and you just find out about the foot wizard marigold. I'm going to write about the foot wizard marigold. You don't have to write about the foot wizard marigold if you want, but that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, 2 minutes on foot wizard marigold. Let's do this. Okay. That's 2 minutes up. How are we feeling? If you're not used to doing free writing, it can be a little like weird to start with because you know, you feel like you've got to put thought into the things you write, which is like the antithesis of what free writing is. So it can take some practice, and if you know you're struggling, you can literally just write like scribbles. Like it doesn't even have to be words, but it's a really good thing to develop your powers of. So we're gonna do a little bit longer now. We're gonna go up to 5 minutes. We can do this. I can unlock my phone and set a timer. I'm a competent adult woman. Okay, there we go. We have 5 minutes. It's all gonna be fine. So, next book, this is covered in washi tape because we were using it for part of our filming setup. So I'm just gonna peel that off. Read back through what you wrote. Read back through what you wrote while I peel the washi tape off of this book. Because it's a very nice book. Anyway, this is Anyway, next up we have, this is The Private Joys of Nenna Maloney. It's by Okechukwu Nzelu. He came to talk at my uni. He's a lovely bloke. And this is a lovely book. I've also had a tutorial with him. He's a very nice man. So we're gonna pick 3 words out of his book and write some stuff for 5 minutes together. Friendship. I guess it's parasocial or whatever. My dissertation brain is kicking in. Anyway, oak, salad, joy. Oak, salad, and joy. 5 minutes. I'll be back with you. It's all gonna be fine. Okay, I just put 50 minutes on the timer by accident. That would be a very long video. Okay, you ready? You got your pens? You got your oak salad, Joy? Let's go. Or let's not because I clicked the wrong button. Let's go. Okay, that's it. 5 whole minutes. I feel like in my head I always expect it to feel like a super long time, but when you do the shorter ones to warm up, you kind of get into it and then it doesn't feel as long. So that's why it's good to build up. And that's it. We've done it. I'm going to leave a writing prompt at the end if you want to do a 10-minute one, but I just thought it might be a bit weird. You just sit and watch me write for 10 minutes. But if that's something that you'd want to see, like if you'd want me to do longer version of this, like I could do an hour long if you wanted. Just let me know if this was helpful for you, let me know if it wasn't helpful. You can come back and reuse this video if you want. You don't just have to go through it once, and instead of using the same prompts again, you can just get your own books, come up with your own prompts. It can just be nice to have some company while you're doing it. I know I've really enjoyed just having an excuse to talk to myself, really. So yeah, I will see you next week for an actual less casual video where my hair stays a consistent shape throughout. So that last prompt, we're going to get one word from every book. We're going crazy. We're going wild. Explain. Cambridge. Moon. Explain Cambridge moon. That's what we've got. 10 minutes of writing on the Explain Cambridge moon. Do you want to explain the Cambridge moon to me? I don't know. Explain the Cambridge moon to me in the comments. See you next week. Got it. This actually was a lot of fun though.